Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. What are we going to be doing today? Well, we got a new set, we got new champions. 3 new champions, Varys, Vayne, and Seraphine. So for the next few videos, I guess I'm going to be looking at the new champions, and new cards overall, because, you know, it's new, so it's fun, right? We're going to be looking at a champion that I'm not a big fan of the playstyle of this champion overall, because I just don't like the style of gameplay. But I do like the deck that I've got to show to you. We're going to be looking at a Vayne deck, and I'm just not a fan of Vayne and I'm not a fan of multiple attacks and stuff, but Vayne Rumble. I do like Rumble a lot. I honestly think this deck is a very powerful deck. Probably the strongest ever Rumble deck. Yes, Draven Rumble was kind of a thing, but I always felt like Draven Rumble was a little overrated, even though it never really was that great. Always felt more just like a Decimate deck that was just using Rumble as a little extra chip damage. But yeah, we're trying to like do some tumble shenanigans, some great hammer shenanigans. Very fun deck. So let's go and look at the deck. Okay, so welcome to the deck. You might be looking at this deck and being like, wow, it looks like a Riven deck, because we're playing a lot of the Reforge Blade Fragment guys. Honestly, like Riven Rumble has kind of been like a low off-meta tier 2 deck. Never really became a thing, but we're playing a lot of new cards in this deck, so we'll definitely be going through and talking about it, because Rumble's never been really a popular champ, so some people just might not get how this deck works just from looking at it. But overall, the basic idea is we play a Rumble, obviously discard enough cards to get Spell Shield, preferably, because Spell Shield is probably the most important keyword for him. And then we attack multiple times with Rumble through things like Tumble, Cataclysm, Ruin Reckoner spell, Midnight Raid, and then go from there. And then we have Great Hammers, because, well, one, Great Hammers actually lets our Rumble push in damage, and we can attach it using Tumble from Vayne and give us a lot of damage. We also have, of course, the Blade Fragments as well for an extra way to get overwhelmed. And Ionian Hookmaster, basically a Weapon Master, improvising and getting Fish Whack. So yeah, quite a few ways to get overwhelmed here. I think the deck is very, very powerful. Let's just go through the deck really quick. There's one card in here I really like in the deck that I think gives the deck a lot of much needed consistency. Gives Rumble much needed consistency. So first off, 3 Blade Squires, not much to talk about here. We're just using them to get on the field quickly, blocks decently well, and when it dies, it gives us a fragment, basically discard fodder. 3 Fallen Riders, pushes in a decent amount of damage, but mostly it's just here to get discarded. 3 Great Hammers, helps our Rumble push in a lot of damage thanks to Overwhelm, and it is an equipment for getting equipped with Tumble. Hookmaster, just another 2-drop here. The equipment also is pretty solid for Tumble. Sometimes I feel like this is a card that will get discarded to Rumble if you just don't have a lot of other cards that want to be discarded. Our next card. Now, this is the card I was hinting at when I was talking about a card that gives this deck a lot of consistency. Legionary Charge. This card basically lets us play 6 Rumbles. Rumble decks always have had... It's kind of like the old Yasuo decks before Windswept Hillock became a thing. Rumble has always kind of just had the problem of, if you don't have Rumble, I'd say like before turn 6, Rumble kind of sucks. And it kind of feels bad to keep Rumble in your hand because you want to, you know, mulligan for the early game to find the discard fodder for Rumble, but you also want to have Rumble on 4 or at least 5. This helps us out so much. Rumble is literally the only hit in this deck, so this is always a 2-mana draw Rumble. Yeah, you can use it to grow an ally to 5 power. I don't know, pushing a little extra damage, but pretty much always this is basically just entreat for Rumble. Draw Rumble. 2-mana draw Rumble. Love it. Next card, another new card, Rune Squire, 2-mana 2/1 Challenger. Reforge when he's summoned. Basically just here for, because this card is just jam-packed with value. Gives us discard fodder. 2/1 Challenger. It actually kills a lot of stuff, so very solid card. So we'll play all 3 of them. 3 Rune Weavers. You could definitely go down to 2 here, but I like 3. Mostly, again, just here for the Reforge, just to give more discard fodder. And again, like I said earlier, sometimes we actually like the fragments for Rumble himself. 1 single combat. It's okay as a 1 of. I think in this deck we have other things that other spells to actually kill stuff with. Basically Cataclysm, that's just better, but and Whirling Death, but just a 1 of single combat feels nice over a 3rd Whirling or something. 3 Cataclysms just gives us another way to attack, helps level up Vayne quickly, so we're going to play all 3 of them. Also just decent removal with Rumble. 3 Vaynes. Mostly she's just here for creating tumbles, but she levels up so quickly. I feel like that's one of the strengths of Vayne. Sure, her level up's not fancy, like it's not doing anything crazy, but getting a free tumble basically every round pushes a lot of damage in. A couple of Whirling Deaths. We're playing Whirling Death over the Noxus Telstones because we don't really care about any of the other modes on Noxus Telstone. The only thing else we would even consider is maybe the buff spell, but the buff spell is whatever, and I'd rather just save the mana and play Whirling Death. Plus, this deck is very mana hungry in the early game. 1 of Golden Aegis, just a no-nonsense rally here, just like, okay, whatever, just rally. Pretty solid. Thanks to all these little, small, cheap units, we sometimes will actually have a fairly wide board, so rally is actually decent sometimes. Couple of riposts. Mostly just trying to pull double duty here, both protect our Rumble if he loses spell shield and pushing in a lot of damage. So a couple of them. 3 Ruined Reckoners, just again more attacking, which want to attack a lot, plus the 4/3 body is decent. 3 Rumbles, of course, we want to play all 3 of our champions because we want our champions on curve, so we're going to play all 3 Rumbles. And a 1 of Condemn. This card is honestly a flex spot. I like it as a 1 of because it's just a nice strike spell. But I think I don't think you would play more than 1, maybe 2, but it can be a little clunky, but I like it. It pairs synergizes well with Rumble too, because he usually has spell shield. One nice curve you can do is like on turn 1 and 2, you bank 2 mana through turn 1 and 2, you bank 2 mana. Turn 3, you play Vayne. She doesn't die. Turn 4, you play Rumble. Your tumble from Vayne should be 2 mana. Since you bank 2 mana, you can then right away tumble with Rumble. I'm gonna say that so much. Maybe that's the name of the video. Tumbling with Rumble. Time to tumble with Rumble. So yeah, that's actually a pretty solid early game. Sometimes you might not do that because you might be attacking on odds and you attack on 5 instead of 4. But that's just something to keep in mind. Most of the time, though, you don't really want to start attacking that fast because, I don't know, you might want to be holding up some spell mana for other spells. But yeah, this deck is really, really scary, especially against those slower decks because, well, they kind of struggle with spell shield units. But yeah, I think this has the potential to be a very solid top tier deck. Maybe with a little more fine tuning, especially once a meta starts to settle. I definitely think there is a Vayne tier 1 deck. Not sure what it's going to be. All I know is it's going to be annoying. Anyway, though, let's go and play a couple of games. Okay. Did this deck even get new cards? Shen, Lulu. I think I'll keep Rumble and Rune Squire, and that's it. I'm trying to think, like, did they get anything new? This is kind of a bad hand. I don't have discard fodder. I mean, I can always discard real cards if I have to. Now that I'm thinking about it, Barrier actually kind of hard counters us now that I actually think about it. But yeah, like, Spirit Refuge, Moral Support, Riposte. Am I gonna kill this? I might kill that. I probably do kill that, in all honesty. Unless they Bright Steal it. Yeah, we're gonna definitely kill it. And, I'm kind of glad I killed it. Okay, at least they haven't supported anything, so Moral Support is still 4 mana. I'll definitely play a Blade Squire here.
Join the hunters, they said.
And I think I'll use it to chump Lulu. I think I'll use it to trade with this Caretaker, and I'll just take 7. But yeah, this might be a problem. Do I want to hold up 3 mana? I'm trying to think if I want to hold up 3 mana or develop another Squire. I'm definitely going to play Rumble, discarding 2 of the fragments. The other thing I'm considering discarding is Legionary Charge. Could also see myself discarding Blade Squire. Honestly, I'll discard Blade Squire. I think that's going to be the line. Well, Vayne, thanks, but you're a little late. Okay, so we're definitely discarding that. And yeah, let's get rid of Blade Squire. I think this deck, like this deck is a very hard to play deck, I'll be honest with you. Like knowing what to discard, just stuff like that. I think we'll just attack in here. Wouldn't be surprised if they chump. It's 6 damage. Okay. My opponent knows how to play. Oh no. Okay. That might be a problem. Ooh. What am I playing here? If I play Vayne, I have 4 mana. I have 5 mana left over. Play this and attack. Or play this. It feels like they have a barrier, like a Bright Steel Protector here. If they Bright Steel me... I'm gonna play Vayne.
Demons walk among us, masquerading as men.
Rivers shape the land and give it life.
So I can riposte here? Okay, yeah. We're gonna hold this mana up and riposte whatever challenge is getting challenged by Broadwin, because they're definitely gonna attack in with Lulu. Buff this to kill Rumble, I assume. Okay, that's fine. That's even better. A lot of damage, though. That's a lot of damage. And... yeah, I should do this. I need to keep Vayne alive. I feel like my problem here is I might just die.
A gift from the river folk.
I think that might be what happens. I really hope they didn't get Golden Aegis. Okay. Good news? They're running out of cards. Bad news. So am I. So this is 5. Yeah, let's do it like this. I think I need to push in the damage by attacking with Vayne. I really wish I had the Great Hammers. If I had Great Hammers here, this would be much better. And this is one of the problems I've had with the deck, trying it out. I feel like if you... Ugh. Do I really... This is actually a problem. I mean, I was saying how barriers hard counter us, so I guess we got hard countered, but yeah. No Great Hammers really hurt us, though. GG.
Bind your wounds and keep moving.
Excuse me? What is this? You're all over the place here, opponent. So we're what? Swain, Seraphine, Viktor, Katarina? What is it like? I think I'll keep this, by the way. 1 Katarina. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what is it? Oh, if I don't draw a Rumble, we're in trouble. I have 6 Rumbles. I have 3 Rumbles, 3 Legionary Charges. There's no way I don't draw a Rumble by turn 5. Yeah, because I'm attacking on 5. I don't know what's going on here. I'm already so confused. Like, what are you going to discount there? Song Spinners? I mean, I've seen Seraphine Swain before, but I don't understand what my opponent's trying to do here. Like, that's the problem. Got Financier. Kind of surprised they didn't play Financier first to discount whatever Financier gets. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'll offer the trade.
I hate traffic.
I don't know, I might lose here because Acorn. Not many people are playing Acorn anymore, so you got a flock, I assume. I feel like a lot of people, myself included, tried out Acorn for a bit and were like, yeah, Acorn's cool, but he's just a little too, low impact, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna play Rune Squire here, I think. And then we'll play Legionary Charge. I'd rather just naturally draw a Rumble and be able to save 2 mana. Because then I can do some Cataclysm shenanigans. I can already just draw Rumble with Legionary Charge and play this 1 mana Tumble coming up. Not sure if I want to do that, that was the problem. Because I really, really want to be able to Cataclysm now, especially. Impact? Okay, Impact's no problem. Alright, what have you got for me? Come on, Rumble. Not Rumble. And give me the Rumble. And discard Fragment and Fallen Rider. Easy discard choices here, I think. Again, like last game, no Great Hammers. Kinda sucks, but whatever. Also, at least we can't get screwed by Barrier. Like, that felt so bad when they just buried me. Oh, no! They got Spell Shield already? I'm still attacking. That sucks so much. I was like, oh yeah, whatever, Spell Shield. What is this? Exbliterator? Oh my god. From Financier? Ugh. Okay. You got it. I still have basically 4 more Rumbles in the deck. But yeah, this is a problem. I don't need discard fodder anymore, but this is a problem now. Also, the fact that Viktor... Oh, now I draw the Great Hammers, of course. Okay, thanks. I think I'm gonna Barrier here, not because I think this will work, but because I think I need to just get rid of Viktor. I can't believe they drew their... I don't know if it's a 1-of. It could be like a... I really have no idea. Really? You don't have a ping? I'm actually kind of surprised. Yeah, let me Fallen Rider here. I might tumble it. Depending on what they do here. Never mind. Yeah, very never mind. Well, no. Let's tumble. Let's tumble anyway. Because I can attach this. Pushes in 6 damage. Yeah, I like this play. I just want to push in 6 damage. If they trade with Swain or trade for Swain, I'm very fine with that. Still, though, I'm not really... You're trading. Why? I mean, yeah, go for it. Cool. Alright, come on. Rumble. Please. Rumble. I was expecting I'd have to condemn or something there. I also think I should bank the mana here. Whirlings. Whatever, I guess. Shepherd's Authority. I'll take the fearsome one, I guess. Ugh, what is that? Where did that come from? You're just main decking Rocket Barrage? Ooh. Okay. Kind of annoying if they have Flock now. And they had the flock. Yep, of course. We're out of units. I think we're just dead now. Kind of hate that they just threw away all of this removal when I could have just played my Rumble. Oh, well. It happens. Sometimes you just don't draw Rumbles. Yep. Sometimes your opponent just draws 2 Swains? Okay. I'm gonna keep playing this out, but I'm not seeing myself winning here. I can't even block here. Now that I think about it. I can block this. Not like it does anything. I'm still just trying to draw Rumble. I think if I can draw Rumble, I'm fine, but... yeah. The fact that they got Hex Obliterator hurts so much. Okay. I can discard something for an extra impact. Let's do it. Then I can put Sand Amulet, Sandsworn, or Sandworn Amulet on this. Oh wait, no. Why would I do that? Why would I put Great Hammers? I don't know if I'll be able to OTK them because apparently they drew 4 champs. They drew a Seraphine, a Viktor, and 2 Swains. Like, really nice opponent. But with Tumble and Cataclysm, I might be able to do something here. And double impact, too. That's why I wanted to discard, because of double impact. Okay, they just took it. Do I win? Wait a minute, did I just win? No, I'm off. Huh. So I can tumble. I don't want to choose any equipment, so we're gonna tumble. I'm off by 1. Because I could technically condemn here and kill something. Yeah, I could level up Rumble with Condemn, but I'm off by 1 if I do that. If this is it, I can actually go for Cataclysm next. They are running out of cards. Like, they used a lot of cards, so I might be able to win here. I can't believe this. If I actually win this, I'd be very surprised because they had a great start. This Rumble top deck. Also, that artifacting or whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure if they kill their own unit, I still get the free attack. But I think I want to kill her. Okay. Or try to kill her. Try to target her. Alright, Spell Shield. I win! 6 damage coming through. GG! We did it! Oh my god, I actually won!
Rumble and Tristy win. Yeah.
Nice name, opponent. Also, a deck I'm actually expecting to run into a lot. A deck I also think is a very powerful deck in the meta. I'm attacking on evens. Let's just keep this. I actually think the deck my opponent's playing, I think might be the best one out there for Vayne decks. Pretty solid hand here, actually, too. Got 2 Reforged units. I think I'll play Runeweaver first. Turn 3 will be Runesquire. Turn 4, Rumble. If they want to pale this, I'm more than fine with that. Sure. Whatever. Kind of surprised they wanted to pale and block here. Yeah, I'm very fine with this. My problem with this matchup, I think, is going to be very big faded units. That's a solid draw. Guiding Touch. Really kind of needing some kind of buff here or something. Oh wait, no, I have a buff. I have a second Rumble. I was gonna say, like, they might actually be able to block Rumble here, but I've got second Rumble to buff up my first Rumble. I could also use my Challenger to just, you know, Kill it. Rally's nice. Sweet. I hate having to discard the Overwhelm. I might honestly not discard it. That might actually be correct to not discard it, now that I think about it. Let's keep it. Let's keep the discard one and discard our other Rune Boy. Rune Squire? Yeah, Rune Squire. Pantheon would be annoying here. Like, that's the one thing I'm scared of this turn is just Pantheon. I guess I could technically pull in Pantheon to force in some damage. That might actually be the play. Okay, it's just Vayne. Vayne's nothing. Want a sharp sight? Come on, sharp sight me. It's only 7. Like, that's exactly enough to the sharp sight. I have exactly enough to buff up my rumble. Do it, sharp sight. You know you want to. What is this? Single? Come on, no. Don't pop my spell shield. I need it. I need my spell shield. Okay, that's fine. I'll take the damage. Nice. I don't have... You're tumbling, okay. Okay, I think, this is a tough turn. If I bank 2 mana, I can Golden Aegis Reckoner next turn. I don't think I want to do that. Why does it have to have tough is the problem. That tough is really screwing me. I think we'll start with this for now and go from here. Let me see here. So I don't have to worry about overwhelming anymore. We've already activated Faded, so I can probably Reckoner this turn. I could Rally as well. I don't think Rally is the one I want to do. So I think I'll Reckoner. Really? You're attacking? Why? I mean, I guess it does rally, but okay. I'll do this trade. Like, this is definitely a trade I want to do. I'm kind of surprised they're just scout attacking. Losing that, like, losing Ranger Knight Defector, like basically the tumble synergy, feels weird that they want to just give that up. Are they trying to race me? Because that doesn't really... I don't care about my 4-3. My 4-3 did her job. Maybe they chump here? No? Okay.
We're getting hot, hot, hot.
Physical discomfort systems online.
Onward.
Yep. Okay. I don't care. Whatever. Do I want to develop the board? I don't think I developed the board here. I think I just attack. That's a nice draw. Yeah, I think I just do this attack. This is lethal. GG. You need, like, single concerted. Don't actually have it. Please don't actually have that. Okay. What you got? I guess double single could do it too. Basically, they need a strike spell and a way to pop a spell shield. No. No. They actually had... Okay. It's really good. I should have played Fragment. Why didn't I play Fragment? Wait, why did it? Yeah, of course, why would I play Fragment? I guess I'll let this go.
Face smashing levels, maximum physical discomfort system.
Also, order? That is definitely the wrong order. I just realized it now. Do I want an extra impact? I don't think so. Oh wait, you can't discard with level 2 Rumble? I thought you could still. Oh well. So we're gonna rally. So I need 4 mana. But I want to do this now. This way I can rally before they do anything else. Maybe play like Ruin Reckoner first instead. Another Rumble. Pantheon, whatever. Yeah, let's just do this now. Like, they have Tumble. They could also just attack right now, but I think we're good. Okay, they're tumbling to put Darken Ages for the level up. I don't... Well, they might be looking for lifesteal. If they lifesteal, is that a problem? They didn't get lifesteal. Okay, that's good. They didn't get impact either, I think. Did you get elusive? No elusive either. I could just block if I wanted to, but it's exactly, yeah, what's the point in blocking? Like this block? Not really sure why I'd even do that, so... Why am I still taking 1? Because of the overwhelm? I guess? And now we crack back, pull this in, and GG.
Say your prayers. Face smashing levels, maximum.
Come on, I wasn't even holding the controls.
Okay. What was that champion? Hold on. Okay, that was Zoe. That's her skin. I think I'm gonna keep just my champions and look for my reforged stuff. I am attacking on evens. That's kind of a bad start. As long as they don't have turn 1 Zoe, I think this is good. This is gonna definitely be a weird matchup because they have the stuns. Okay, that's not a, but yeah, they have the stuns, and they do, in theory, have spell shield poppers, like Hush, Crescent Strikes, single combats, concerted strike, etc., etc. But I really, really need to draw a just a unit now, like a Rune Weaver, a Blade Squire, Hookmaster, Rune Squire, preferably one of the playable ones. Like I'd like to draw Fallen Rider on turn 3, but right now I just need to get on the board. That's a problem. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna discard probably Legionary Charge and Condemn. Okay, we've got 2 draws to draw into Fallen Rider? Yeah, I want to find Fallen Rider. Also looks like they're trying to get leveled up Leona quickly to get Barrier Leona. Okay, Great Hammers is good though. That's a really good draw. Thankfully, it seems like they are tapping out and spending a lot of mana every turn. I also really like that for some reason they just developed the board a bit. I will block with Vayne, by the way. I'll block a 2/2 with Vayne. Meteor Shower. The deal 1 is, or the 1 damage is just gonna pop Rumble. The 4 damage is going on Vayne. So yeah, we're just gonna play Rumble. Come on, something that wants to be discarded, or just something I want to discard. Okay, so that and that are definitely getting discarded. Do I want Riposte or the Squire? I want riposte.
Nail me now. Come on, baby.
I think I tumble instead of attacking now, by the way. Because I can attach the great hammers. Yeah, this seems good. So our problem is Leona. If they play Leona next turn, that's fine. Also, nice Vayne bug. Removes all the keywords. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Also, I should get the, I'm not going to play in the Pale Cascade, by the way. Should get a Mecha Yordle here. Wouldn't be surprised if they chump or block with the 3-4. They might need to save themselves.
Hit that red line.
Affirmative.
Okay, so I've got Tumble,
Smashing levels.
Whirling Death here. Hopefully that's good enough. And then Leona? I think if they play Leona, I'm off by 1. Because let me think here. Stun. Leona's what, a 4-6, right, when she levels up? Alright, we win. G. Because I can clear it, too, with Whirling Death. Clear the warrior here. Good game, opponent. That's just lethal. Okay. They didn't even want to block with the warrior. Good game.
Come on, I wasn't even holding the controls.
All right then. So, welcome back to the deck. So we got 4 games. We went 3-1. We had 1 loss, sadly. Granted, that loss was to, I wouldn't say it was a hard counter deck, but it's based around a mechanic that does hard counter quick attack, pretty much a barrier. So it was kind of expected to lose to that matchup. We did kind of get, I wouldn't say blown out, but they had a Kinku student. They had like moral support on that last turn, and they just barriered both of their units. And we never drew great hammers either, so we couldn't even push in damage well. But our other games we all won. We went against that weird PNZ Noxus like Seraphine, Swain, Viktor, Katarina pile. We went against Zoe, Leona, Asol, and we went against Vayne, Pantheon. Won all of those. I feel like you got to see the difference between what happens when we draw great hammers and have great hammers for an early rumble, like in our last game against the Leona deck. We've got to push in so much damage that way. Versus games where we don't have great hammers. We can still win them, but it is a little bit slower and a little bit harder. And also, I feel like we got to show just how explosive this deck is, getting lethal, like very surprising lethals, like against that weird Noxus, PNZ, Seraphine, Swain, etc., deck. Like, I thought I was losing that game. Like, after they killed the first Rumble, I was like, okay, this is over, whatever. And then I drew the second Rumble, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I have a chance still. And we won. And we can race too. Like you also saw in our Pantheon Vayne deck. That's another deck that likes to go very quick. I think that's a favored matchup anyway. Obviously, there's not that much stats that have been collected on that matchup. But in my personal opinion, I think we're favored there because our deck and their deck, they're very similar decks, but our deck goes a little bit faster. So yeah, I really like this deck. I think it is arguably one of the best Vayne decks. I wouldn't say it's the best Vayne deck. I do think Pantheon Vayne is the best deck, but there's like 5 Vayne decks I think that are all pretty good, and I'd say like this is probably the second best Vayne deck. Maybe the best. Maybe I'm overestimating and over-hyping Vayne Pantheon, and this is the best deck. But also, there's also Zed Vayne. I think Zed Vayne is pretty decent too, but that's more because Ionia is Ionia. But yeah, I like the deck. I think it's really good. It feels like Rumble's actually good in this deck. Legionary Charge is so good, just helping you find Rumble early on so you're just not stumbling around. So yeah, really like this deck. A lot of these cards just help out so much, so I really like it. Very fun deck to play. Lots of just like trying to spot the lethal, push in as much damage as possible. While it's not my playstyle, I still got some good wins there, and I'm going to be honest with you, some of them felt really easy. Like that Leona matchup felt really easy. So imagine it for people who actually play this archetype and like this playstyle and are good at this playstyle. Imagine just how good you guys could do with it. So, you know, go take it out for a spin. But yeah, big fan of the deck. Love to hear what you guys think about this deck. Do you think it's a real deck? Do you think it's just good because it's bullying like brews and stuff? I think it's good overall. How would you change the deck to? Of course, like I think this list is pretty solid. Maybe the one of Condemn could be something else, but I think overall the list is pretty good. Maybe like a second Golden Ages over Condemn, but I like the one of Condemn. I think it's pretty solid. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd love it if you could leave a like or a comment down below. Always helps me and always helps out the channel, fighting that YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want to keep up with the Legends of Runeterra content, you can always go and subscribe to the channel as well. Also, if you want to watch me play some Legends of Runeterra, I've been playing a lot because of the new set, you can go and check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zenaton, where I stream pretty much every single day. Anyway though, with that all said and done, thank you all again once more for watching this video, and until I see you guys in the next one, bye!